All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where I'll bring you back-to-back update and information as you the host. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it the host. It don't share. As it dey be now, breaking news: the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, has denied allegations claiming that he is frustrating President Bola Tinubu's effort to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The governor accused the People's Democratic Party of using the false report as a tool to soil his reputation ahead of Saturday's governorship election in the state. Speaking via a statement issued by his special advisor on public communication, Collins Wala, Uzodinma claimed that the PDP had resorted to blackmail after realizing that they might lose the upcoming election. He maintained that the story of him preventing Tinubu from facilitating Kanu's release is entirely false. Uzodinma lamented that he knew that the opposition was capable of anything but had no idea they would resort to cheap blackmail. The statement reads in part, "We know that the disgruntled opposition party can do anything, including supporting or sponsoring terror in the state, but we thought the party still had some shame. However, the recent desperation to blackmail Governor Hope Uzodinma with the fake story that the governor is blocking the release of mazi Nnamdi Kanu shows that the party is capable of doing any evil without scruples." In a fake story titled Uzodinma Blocking the Release of mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Tinubu, and being circulated by the PDP and their agents, the party falsely accused the governor of blackmailing the release of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The story is false in its entirety. Not only did President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not make the statement they falsely credited to him, the governor never made any move to block Kanu's release. Neither did he reach out to the president not to release Kanu. There is no reason for such a move whatsoever. This one is coming from Oga Uzodinma camp. He said that he has no reason to start making such moves so that mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. According to him, he said that that is just a fallacy, that people are trying to blackmail him because he believes that he is the good guy, the good man. So, according to him, he said that the PDP he knows are capable of doing anything, but he did not know that they are going to resort to what is called a cheap blackmail by saying that he is the part of the people that is blocking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from releasing mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Ndibo. And you agree with me that whenever politics is coming by the corner, especially when it involves the southeastern part of Nigeria, you see these governors, these politicians bringing up the issue of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This will show you that Nnamdi Kanu has a vital role in Nigeria political space. Yes, if you don't know that, you need to know it now. That Kanu has he has a bigger large of punch in Nigerian political space because, or even, okay, let's just say Southeast political space, because most of these politicians tries always to use him as a means of escape. Yes, either through propaganda or through saying the right thing, but most at times they have always used Kanu to win their elections, and they know that whenever you mention the name of Kanu to Ndi Igbo, that the Igbo people believe so much in mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, if these politicians can use Kanu's name for their controversies and a way of maneuvering the government in order to get what they want, why can't they also release the man? That's the thing, because they know that he is a big figure. No, if you look at what is happening in Southeast political space, you find out that mazi Nnamdi Kanu is playing a vital role there. He's playing a vital role. I won't lie to you. Look at his role there. You find out that his name is always stamped in Southeast political space. His name is always there. And if these politicians don't call the name of Nnamdi Kanu, they have not started politics. I don't know if you have observed that. If they don't call the name of Kanu, they have not started politics. Yes, because the guy is more like a way maker for them. Each and every did you watch what happened in Anambra State election in the first time this man Soludo was elected into office? Many people voted Soludo because he is Apoga, and they believe that Apoga is Ojukwu's party, and they believe that Ojukwu's party is Biafra party, and that is why Apoga is called Nkabunkanye. That's one of their slogans. And Soludo entered into office with mazi Nnamdi Kanu's influence, and that was the reason why immediately he assumed office, he tried his best to make sure that he visited Nnamdi Kanu, took pictures with him and the rest of them. But what happened? My question is, after taking of pictures, what next? You took pictures with the man, and this is barely 2 years plus now that you took picture with a man that if not because of his influence, you wouldn't have been in office. And my question is, what has been your work, your underground work, to make sure that this man is released from the DSS custody? What have you been doing? You find out that these people are just, many of these politicians are just hypocrites. They come to you when they need you. Once it's election time, and if you are their ladder to climb to get to where they are going, they will make sure that they bring you close so that they can climb. Immediately after the election, they dump you. That's what politicians in Africa, in Nigeria, and the Southeast are doing. And they have used MNK so many times and have dumped him. As it is now, he is currently in the DSS custody. He's been remanded, discharged and acquitted by the appellate court, yet he is still there. And that will tell you what is currently going on. And meanwhile, you see all these politicians coming out to defend themselves, coming out to defend themselves. There is a video going around. I will bring it to you on the other edition, where Imo State University students embarrassed Hope Uzodinma during his election campaign. They were shouting, "No light, no light, no light, no light, no light, no light." That was what the children were shouting, because these are students. Imo State is one of the states with a higher number of universities and institutions. Now, and the light of the whole state is shut down. Are you talking about Umuagwo? Are you talking about Abanikoku? Are you talking about IMSU? Are you talking about Nekede? Are you talking about other private universities, things like Madonna? There are a lot of higher institutions in Imo State, and up until now, there is no light. And you expect these children to start clapping for you. Do you know what these kids are suffering just to take bath? Now, I heard that people in Imo State, you can only take bath once in a day, because your neighbor you are going to collect water from does not have water. And as it stands now, Labour has closed the supply of food, the supply of fuel, the supply of goods and services in Imo State. What kind of thing is that? Now, the governor did not deem it fit. He did not deem it possible to sort out these things before carrying out his campaign. Whatever be the interest of this Labour, governor, why don't you sort this thing out? If you really want the people's mandate, you go and sort it out for the people. In your state, there has not been light for in your state there has not been light for such